Once I was a girl who led the sailors on and never gave a kiss for free, dashing all their dreams until the night was gone, leave them trembling in the cold grey dawn. Pack up my petticoats and traveled on. That was the life for me.
Hello everyone and welcome to My Immortal Part 2, and already my captions aren't working, or for some reason turned themselves off. Okay, it's better now. Hello. How is everybody this fine evening? Welcome to Part 2 of My Immortal. I hope you're all having a good time in chat already. It's going to be a wild ride. If you thought Part 1 was bad,
but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more, and it's worse. So to kick things off with, hi everybody, I'm Lady Dame. I am the host of this channel and the host of My Immortal. Welcome to the this is actually the third annual read of My Immortal here on this channel, but the first full dramatic reading. It's also the 1-year anniversary of Smutty Saturday. We've been doing this nonsense for a whole year, which is frickin' wild if you ask me. And I'm joined by these amazing, wonderful people who all said yes to participating in reading what is the worst fan fiction in the entire world. It is legendary. It is a thing of legend. So welcome on in. I'm gonna have everybody go around and introduce themselves and tell us who you are playing. And just as a heads up for everybody, we do have a few commands in chat. They are in the title of everything, but content warnings, a link to the fanfiction if you want to follow along. We also have sound alerts and cheers tonight, as per usual. They were a ridiculous time last night, so, you know, that was fun. And then if you want to see who's playing who, or you can't remember who's playing whom, go ahead and type !cast to see who everybody is. To kick things off, let's go with Seth. Say hi. We'll start with you. Who are you playing? Tell us all of the stuff.
Okay. Hi, I'm Seth. I will be playing Enemy Darkness Dementia Ravenway, who I totally have a voice prepared for.
Yeah, it's fine. Liz.
Hello, friends. I'm Liz, and I will be the author's notes this evening.
All right. Oh, I do have some swap windows. Weird. How did that happen? Alrighty. Well, I fixed those. We're gonna do Lexi. Tell us who you are.
I'm Lexi. I will be playing Draco.
Sweet. Then I have Junie should be next.
Hello. Hi, I'm Junie. I will be playing McGonagall, Ginny, James, and Brittany.
All right, Dink.
Hello, it is your friend Dink. I will be playing Ron, more Rumbridge for everyone's delight, and
my God, yay.
Hedwig.
Yes, Hedwig's a character in this as well. Kappa.
Hello, I'm Kappa. If you try to message me in the chat, you're gonna get an emote. I'm playing Brodemort, and you're gonna hear about a troll in a dungeon. That's me too.
Yep, 100%. Then we have Sergi.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I will be playing Hermione, Morty McFly, Gerard Way, and Marilyn Manson.
I always forget about Morty McFly. Every single
It's
time.
only one line, but it's in there.
But it's, look, it's important. Media Flare.
Hello, everybody. I'm Media Flare. I will be playing Sirius, Willow, and Cornelius Fudge.
Alrighty, Rack.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rakolai, or Rakolai, or Rakolai. No real preference as to pronunciation. Tonight, I'll be retaining my role as Professor Snape, and also I'll be taking the role of Professor Slutgorn, and the various spellings of said name.
Terrell.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Terrell, and I will be playing Dumbledore.
Gona.
Hi, I'm Gona, and I'm going to be playing Trivolry and Lucian, or Lucian. It's spelled a couple of different ways.
the spelling gets like real. I mean, it was bad. It was bad before it get. I highly recommend, if you have not read My Immortal before or have not like seen it, I recommend following along, just because the spelling is sort of half the fun. This cast is very good at reading the spelling and grammar errors as written, which is really how it should be. But to get, I think, the full effect, you need to see some of these spellings. I believe that takes us to Shadow.
Hello, everybody. I'm your residential Shadow, and I'm here to play Tom Ridd, also referred to as Satan in this part of the book. And Lupin, also referred to as Lumpkin.
And Bo, last but not least.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Harry Potter, aka Vampire.
And like I said, I'm Lady Dame. I'm reading the narration, Ebony's narration. Ebony, Anobi, Ebony, all of those. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. I do advocate for reading the original Gothic. It is very important. All you Gothic peeps can I just say how amazing everybody looks right now? Like, I know we've talked about this, but like, oh God.
Man, that timing was beautiful. Right
I
there.
swear, I feel like
Perfect.
she's planned it somehow. That's always just so perfect.
Honestly, I have to give props to Bob, because it's usually Bob's timing that is like really really excellent for triggering those sound alerts. As a reminder, friends, bits will get you ridiculous. Bits and subs will actually get you really ridiculous sub sound or alert sounds. There's fun at every level and at various and sundry numbers, just, for shits and giggles.
And, you already have tentacle fingers.
I do have the tentacle fingers ready.
Oh, nice.
It is nice that you have tentacle fingers.
I may have turned on 2 sounds tonight too that I didn't have on before, so that I don't have a lot that's new from tonight, but I do have 2 that if you're a fan of, if you've come to Smutty Saturday before, these should be familiar. However, I know I know that they're a very popular one for my guests, and I'm being super sarcastic here. Yeah,
Oh, now I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm aroused.
That's
As you
honestly the
should
proper
be.
response.
Yeah. Yay. So, without further ado, I think as I said earlier, there are content warnings if you're not familiar with My Immortal. There's a lot of content warnings that I don't normally read out loud here on Smutty Saturday. We do have a command for them. You will also see it pop through in chat. Just be aware that like this is not and they are handled in like the most casual sort of way, which anyway, normally we don't do these on Smutty Saturday. We do make an exception here for My Immortal, given its sort of legendary status as fan fiction and also just the complete absurdity of it. I have not edited the script except for maybe 1 or 2 words that I didn't feel were necessary. But yeah, for the most part, it's so just be aware of those content warnings, and if it doesn't feel good or if it doesn't feel right, I don't blame you for stepping away or turning things off or turning it into somebody else who's amazing and wonderful. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything, unless I'm missing something. Anybody? No? Good? Great? Perfect?
And ready to rock.
Yeah, let's get Gothic up in here. So Liz, take it away.
Chapter 23. Dot da fuck up, bitches! Exclamation point 1. You're just jealous because I got 10,000 reviews! Exclamation point 1. Thanks to Raven for helping in telling me about the books Girl, you rock. Let's go shopping together.
I didn't see that. Somebody just let me know that somebody did actually redeem the tentacle fingers, which I didn't realize. So that's good. There you are, the tentacle fingers. We were starting off with the stiff ones because that's how that works around here. Alrighty. Also, my Google timer's not working, so I just am going to keep an eye out. Perfect. The door opened, and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawed us. Oh, you're muted, darling.
You're muted, Dink.
Hold on. Mr. Way! What the beep are you doing?
Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her.
Oops, she made a mistake.
He corrupted her.
She means hi, everybody. Come in.
Well, we all came in angrily. So did the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco and opposite Bloody Mary. Crabbe and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes. They both looked exactly like vile Volo. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other.
Vampire? Draco? WTF?
I asked.
You fucking bastard!
Yelled Draco at Vampire.
It's the best line.
I want to shit next to her! Exclamation point 1.
No, I do.
Shouted.
No, she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch.
Yelled Draco.
No, fuck you, motherfucker. She loves me, not you.
Shouted Vampire. And then he jumped on Draco.
No, not in that way, you perv.
They started to fight and beat each other up. Dumbledore yelled at them, but then they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry.
Dumbledore!
Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Voldemort!
Ebony.
Darth Vader said evilly in his raspy voice.
Thou have failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou and shall kill Vampire as well. If thou does not kill him before then, I shall kill Draco too.
Pulls! Don't make me kill him, Pulls!
I begged.
No?
He laughed crudely.
Kill him or I shall kill him anyway?
Then he flew away cackling. I burst into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly, my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then Voldemort came to kill Draco while Draco sit his wrists in a depressing way.
No!
I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision. Actually, Seth, I want to take a moment here. If you want to try that no again for a little more sexy in it.
Take two.
Take two. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, that's fine. That's whatever.
Moving on.
Moving on then. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision.
Oh,
Ebony.
Nice.
Ebony, are you alright?
Asked Draco in a worried voice.
Yeah.
I said sadly as I got up.
Everything's all right, Enobi.
Said Vampire, all sensitive.
No, it's not.
I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face.
OMFG, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2?
It's okay, girl,
said Bloody Mary.
Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though.
Okay, bitch.
I said sadly, and then we went.
Chapter 24. Preps, stop flaming the story. You're just jealous, so fuck you, okay? Go to hell. 1L, exclamation point, 1-1. Raven, thanks for the help.
Well, we had deviation next, so I got to ask Professor Trevlori about the visions.
Konnichiwa. Everybody come in,
said Professor Sinister in Japanese. She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long, dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. She and Bloody Murray get along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and a long gothic black ripped dress. We went inside the black classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it.
What is it, Ebony?
She asked.
Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it? Hot Topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. I answered. All the preps who didn't know what HT was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger.
Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it?
How about now?
She asked.
Okay.
I said.
Okay. Class fucking dismissed, everyone.
Professor Trevlori said, and she let everyone go.
Except for you, Brittany.
She pointed at Brittany and some other preps.
Please do exorcise.
Get it?
One on page 3.
Okay, I'm having lots of visions.
I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco going to die? Well...
In the dungeon! Turn around in the dungeon!
Perfect. I don't know if you... It's so appropriate for today. I'm so worried Draco is going to die. Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to lock in. I looked at it.
What do you see?
She asked. I said.
I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram.
Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes.
Okay, you can go now. See ya, cunt,
said Professor Sinister.
Bye, bitch,
I said, waving. I went to Draco, and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together, and I was so exhibited.
Chapter 25. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not, then I'll tell Justin to bet you up! Exclamation point. 1, 1, 1, 1. And I'll tell Al the Nereds to put Virtus in your computer! Exclamation point. 10 ones. Fuck you! Exclamation point 1. Raven, thanks for the help! Exclamation point 1.
I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car.
Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trevelry say?
Whispered Draco, potting his gothic wit hand with black nail polish on mine.
She said she would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow. Toromo.
Thank you. Oh, I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it and gave it to me to spork. He started to fly the car into a tree. We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR.
And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me.
Never going home, never going home.
Sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tilling each other.
Nice.
We started tiling of each other's clothes fervently. He took of my black thong and
You're so sexy when you read.
and my black leather bar. I took of his black boxers. Then he put his trobbing you-know-what in my tool sexily.
OMFG Draco! Draco!
I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. In it, a guy was shooting 2 Gothic men with long black hair.
No, please don't fucking kill us.
They pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car.
No! Oh my fucking god, 1-1!
I shouted in a scared voice.
What's wrong? Draco's got a cold now.
Perfect. Yep. Draco asked me, oh yes, thank you. We knew this was happening. Somehow that snuck up on me. All right, perfect. Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. I started to cry and tears of the blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius! Exclamation mark 111.
6. Preps Stup Fleeman Stadori. Story? Okay. If you do not like the story, then go fuck yourself, you fucking prep. You suck. Oh, why? And I wasn't being racist, okay? All right.
A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a good Shrey-Lot t-shirt.
Hi, Vampire.
I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to confront me. Confront me? I started to cry tears of blood and then told them what happened. Oh, thank you. Burp. Burp. There we go.
Oh, fuck it.
Vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry sadly.
What fucking dick that?
I don't know.
I said.
Now, come on, we have to tell Dumbledore.
We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office.
Sire, our necks have been shot.
Every time. Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face.
Enemy had a vision and a dream.
Double Odra started to cockle.
And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional?
I glared at Dumbledore.
Look, motherfucker.
He said angrily as Dumbledore gasped.
C is the toot of Crackter.
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now, get some fucking people out here to look for serious solutions. Pronto, Porto!
Okay.
He said in an intimated voice.
Where are they?
I thought about it. Then all of a sudden...
Longdon.
I said. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few missed tunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said that they had been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrist in his room. We all looked at each other's gothic, derpurested eyes. Then we kissed. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them! 11. Sorry, 1. It's only 1.
Just 1 this time.
Just 1 this time. I got excited.
Real bad at division.
Girl, same. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. You know what? I do not give a fuck what you preps think about me. So stop flaming the fucking story, bitches. Thanks to Raven for your love and support and help. I love you, girl. So as I caught an update, lol, I was really depressed and I slit my wrists. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you rock, girl. ! 15 ones, give or take.
Yeah, about there. Everyone in the room stated to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine.
Come on, Ebony,
said Professor Sinatra. She was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it and fucking black platinum boots.
I have to tell you, the fucking perdition.
She said, oh wait, I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smiled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look into a black crucible ball. She said,
Tara, I see drag times are near.
I would like to take this point that the first part was not so bad to turn into a script. This one, given how many different names we have for different characters and how many different spellings we have, was less fun. I'm just going to put that out there right now. She said badly. She peered into the balls.
You see, you must go back in time.
She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had.
When Voldemort was in Hogwarts, before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now, do you think he would still become Volksamort if he was in love?
I shook my head.
You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow, and you can do it.
Okay,
I said sadly. We did death's touch sin. I went outside again sadly.
What fucking happened?
Oh, what fucking happened?
Asked Draco and Vampire.
Yeah,
what happened? Yeah, what happened?
Asked Darkness, Willow, and Boldy Mary.
Go to horny jail.
Oh, there we go. There. That's the other one. Where was I? Oh, I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone is proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there, trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously trying to be gothic, wearing the HIM sign on their hands, despite them not having actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crab and Goik served up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard's Wises. I put on my invisibility cloak with Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked outside together.
Chapter 28. I said stop geflamming the story. It was a miscat when Professor Rellery said that, okay? Go to fucking hell. You suck. Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven, have fun with Kiwi.
You know, I can't tell you how many times I've read My Immortal at this point. I have to say, it's only on this read through that I realized that Crab and Goyle are actually supposed to be Fred and George.
It's all fine.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, no, it's something clicked in it yesterday that I was like, are they talking? Well, and there's been a couple references to them looking alike, and I was like, are they the twins? What? Nonsense.
Listen, we already had Filch and his cat mixed up.
Right.
Why not
They're
Crab and Goyle?
just
The
entirely
twins?
backwards.
Sorry, just so moving forward, you're all aware that now Crab and Goyle are actually the Wesley twins, but like also Crab and Goyle. I don't know. It's very confusing. But what isn't in this fic anymore?
Dumbledore!
We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of Gothic bands like MCR, GC, and Marilyn Manson all over them. A big black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet.
You're so sexy when you read.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, not one of these starting. No, don't stop. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it, fishnet suckings, and a black leather thong underneath. I sat down on one of the chairs dispersedly. So did Draco and Vampire.
Are you okay? You okay?
Vampire asked, potting his alabastered hand on mine.
Nice.
I know it is. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it.
Yeah, I guess.
I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick.
The problem is I have to seduce Volsamort. I'll have to go back in time.
Draco started to cry.
I can't go to Pigfarts.
Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him.
It's okay, Emily.
He said finally.
But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you?
Of course not.
I gasped.
Really?
He asked.
Sure.
I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then I took off Draco's MCR shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He replaced the vampire tattoo that said Anobi on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before. I took of my clothes, then we were in for the rid of our lift. We started fretching as we I'm sorry.
Like the one spelled right.
We started fretching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what and passively did it. God damn it. It's the Spock. It's fine.
Is that not a normal nickname for... Have I been doing it wrong?
Nice.
It depends. Do you come in peace?
Did he live long and prosper?
It's not the only thing that's long.
The The timing.
Obviously.
I'm in love with all of you right now. This is wonderful.
Oh.
I mean, you know, Spock was always saying how it's time to boldly go.
Oh, golly.
Obviously, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many.
Thanks, Smithers.
Thank you, Smithers.
Boldly
Just accidentally
go.
exploded my wine glass in my hand. I'll be right
Oh
back.
no!
Oh no!
Spock was too sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that Spock put?
He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively we did it.
I love you, Applebee. Oh, let me fill you. I need to fill you.
No. Nope.
Why am I not sexy enough for you?
Oh, no. Okay. I don't know. I need Lexi to come back because I don't know if I can handle some of this sexy dialogue with that voice. Ooh. It's beautiful. It's so good.
I have a formal request to make. When she comes back, can we have her read those? Just this one line.
Yes,
These right here.
absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. Can I bookmark? Is that a thing that I can do on here? Oh, well. Anyway. We'll come back.
You're so sexy when you read.
Thank you. He screamed as we got orgasm. We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly.
What the fuck are you doing?
It was Snope and Professor McGoggle. 111.
Chapter 29. Sot das fuck up. You're just jealous because you're preps, so fuck you. Raven, you rock girl fangs for to help. MCR rocks. 666 exclamation point 10 ones.
Draco and Seth.
Oh my
Satan!
I know
One.
I don't talk at the top of this. We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily.
Come now.
I already did.
Not like that.
That was spelled though.
Oof.
Preacher McGonagall yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room, putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket.
Hey, what the fuck?
Vampire.
Exclamation mark 111.
Vampire shooted angrily.
Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera?
Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes.
Look, double whore. Those are your little secret. If you do this again, well, then you'll go to St. Mango's. Give me back the camera! Exclamation point 1111.
Ha ha ha. The mystery of Mojic thinks he is crazy and there's no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly.
Yes, so shut your mouth, you innocent fools.
I realized now that hold on. We're going to take it back a little bit because I realized that previous dialogue or that previous sentence was actually Snape dialogue. So if Rack wouldn't mind giving us our, that particular line reading.
The mystery of Mojic thinks he is crazy. There's no way they will believe him.
Snoop laughed meanly. There we go. That feels better. That feels right.
Yes, so shut your mouth, you innocent fools.
Yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sexitive. Get it? Because he's
Get it?
That was just a lady dame. Get it?
Get it? Cause he's a sex bomb. Lol. Tom Philnot rules for Liff, but not as muh as Gerard your sex on legs with a Z. I love you, you fucking rock. Marry me.
I started to cry tears of blood.
It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so. Okay, so fuck you.
Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand.
Rosho!
I shouted. Snap started to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballets. I stopped to curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said,
Okay, Severus, I'm going to go now.
She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry.
Okay, Enemy,
said Draco.
Evergreen will be alright. Remember, the city you took a snake.
Snape laughed again, and then he took out some whips.
Oh my.
Yep. And this is why this belongs on Smutty Saturday, y'all.
Here we go. Chapter 30. Stop flaming. Ooh. Stop flaming the story, okay? You do not know what's even gonna happen, okay? So full you.
Ooh.
If you flam, you will be a prep. So Al Flammers can kiss my ass. Saws for saying Alzheimer's. Actually spelled correctly, I believe, possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Close,
it looks
not
right.
quite,
I don't
but
know.
close.
It's not saying that it's wrong, so but I
Mhm.
can read the word Alzheimer's. Is dongerous, but that's the mystery's opinion, cause society supposed to be society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock, bish. Yeah.
No!
Oh! Exclamation point 1-1.
Exclamation point 1-1.
We screamed sadly. Snap stated loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle.
What the fuck are you doing?
I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came out. He gave the knife to me.
I have a line here, but before we do, I'm just picturing the dork mark is just a skull like around his crotch with his penis coming out of the mouth where the snake should be.
I was gonna say, like, as we recall, there's a snake coming out of the mouth, so like it's just a tattooed peeper.
Maya, he put a dork mark on his Spock specifically. It's very important. There's difference.
I love you. I just want you to know that.
You must stab Vampire.
He said to me.
If you don't, then I'll rap Draco! Exclamation point 1.
No, you fucking bastard! Exclamation point 1.
I yielded, but then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram.
Lol, get it? 'Cause I'm a Satanist.
Between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed, and the time I did it with Draco, and Dumbledore came, and the time where Draco almost committed suicide and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volksamort. He started to do an incapacitation dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes, and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic massage to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape.
Dumbledore will get you!
Draco shooted.
Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out.
Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand.
You ridiculous Donderhead! Exclamation point 111.
Snoop yelled. He took off all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to wrap him.
Rosho!
I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio.
You Dunderhead 111. I'm going to kill.
Shooted Snape, but suddenly Severus came. Snake put the whip behind his back.
But I'm Severus.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something.
He lied. But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevlery came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. Then Professor Trevlery said,
Come on, Ebony. Let's go.
Chapter 31. I said, shut the fuck up, you queefs?
Oh, okay. Now I hear it out loud.
It's the most clever and yet but it's got to be queefs.
Quiefs?
Yeah. I'm going to
I
go
bequeath
with
this to
queefs.
you.
Yeah. Stop Callan, Ebony, Mary Sue. Okay, you do not even know what's going to happen. Okay, so fuck you. Thanks to my BFF Raven for the help.
You're muted. Still muted? Maybe? Nope.
Work with me. Okay.
There we go.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitch. Buffy rocks 111.
Sirius said to Snape.
No, I'm not. I was teaching them something. One.
Snap clams. Snap clammed.
Oh, fucking yeah?
I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snape snap Durnket. He did Arngrilly. Then Lucius, there we go. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it when he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. Lucian took Vampura and Draco to the nurse after thanking me a million times. Professor Trevlery took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Volksamort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store.
What's in the bag?
I asked Professor Trevlery.
Who will see?
She said. I opened the bag, and it was a sexy, tight, low smut black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on the black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow had Darkness help me out help me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick.
You look fucking kawaii, bitch.
Bloody Mary said.
Fangs.
I said.
Okay. Now you're going to go back in Tim.
There you go.
Yep. Said Professor Sinister.
We'll have to do it in a few sessions.
She gave me a black gun. I put in a strap on my fishnets like in Red Disney Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner.
After an hour, use the time turner to get back here.
Professor Trevlery said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensieve in front of me. Everyone went in front of it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
One.
Good luck.
Good luck.
One.
Everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensieve. Suddenly, I was in front of the school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had grand eyes like Billy Joel Armstrong and pale, wet skin. He was wearing a black ripped-up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil.
Wait a goddamn second here.
Hold on.
Hold on. God
Old
damn
Tom
it.
Bombadillo.
Hold the phone.
Tom
Wait,
Bombadil
wait,
didn't
do
even
whatever
make
he
it in the
wants.
movies, but he's in My Immortal.
Correct. Yes, obviously.
I love it how that's the part where we're all like, wait a second.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
I'm sorry. Everything else I could excuse.
Broken.
This. I'm very angry. Popcorn real quick.
Oh, I didn't come prepared with snacks.
Oh, no.
Chapter 32. I said, stop flamming. I know his name isn't Tom Bodil. That was a mistake. If you do not lick the story, then you can go screw yourself. You suck.
Hi.
I said flirtily.
I'm Enemy Way, the new student.
I shook my pale hands with their black nail polish with him.
The name's Tom.
He said.
But you can call me Satan, because that's my middle name.
We shook hands.
Well, come on, we have to go upstairs.
Satan said. I followed him.
Hey, Satan. Do you happen to be a fan of Grande?
Since MCR and Evanescence don't exist yet, then.
But Grande does. I asked.
Oh my fucking god, how did you know?
Satan gasped.
Actually, I like GC a lot too.
Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Want to Live, that sounded really 80s.
OMG, me too.
I replied happily.
Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade.
Satan whispered.
Hogsmeade?
I asked.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it became Hogsmeade in 2000.
Actively aware of the timeline.
He told me all secretively.
And there's a really cool shop called Hot.
Topic!
I finished happy again. He frowned confusedly.
No, it's called a Hot Issue.
Bless you.
God damn it. He smiled secretively again.
Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic.
He moaned. Can we actually... Sorry, Shadow, can we get that whole sentence moaned, maybe?
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay, hold on.
I just need to hear it.
All right, one sec. Hold on. All right, I'm ready.
Yep.
Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic.
It's past my bedtime. I need to leave.
He moaned.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My mom said I had to go. Sorry. Bye.
My ride's here.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can I just get my O out? Oh.
Not on stream, Seth.
Tom already did.
Oh, golly. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Also, y'all
can end the show
volunteered to
now.
be here. I gave you so many warnings to back out, and yet you all agreed to be here. So here you are.
Right, you are
now.
right.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
I mean, when LD asks, we do.
I don't know about the rest of you.
Okay, so he moaned.
Oh.
Now everything was making sense for me.
So is Dumbledore your prince pill?
I shouted.
Uh-huh.
He looked at his black nails.
I'm in Slytherin.
OMFG Shmee too.
I shrieked. Shriked? Not sure.
You go to the skull?
Get it? Because I'm gothic.
He asked.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new.
I smelled Hap Ely. Oh, that's me still. Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily.
No talking in the halls!
He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfits.
Stupid goths!
Satan rolled his eyes.
He's so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps.
I turned around angrily.
Actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Bark Lord.
WTF? Question mark.
He asked angrily.
Oh, nothing.
I said sweetly. Then suddenly, the floor opened.
OMFG, no!
I schemed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly.
Hey, where are you going?
Satan asked as I fell. I got out of the hole and it was back in the pensive in Professor Trelawney's classroom. Dumbledore was there.
Dumbledore, I think I just met you.
I said.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came in.
Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, WTF, Ennaby? What the hell are you doing?
I looked at her.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
WTH, how?
I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad.
I was drinking Voldemort's serum.
She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them.
Hey, are you crying tears of blood?
He asked curiously, touching a tear.
Fuck off!
We both said, and Dumbledore took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears.
OMFG, Ennaby. I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum.
You fucking preps, go fuck yourselves. That's serious issues. 20? Go to hell? Go to hell? Question mark. Not sure which one that is, but anyway, chapter 33. Moving right along. I said, shut up. It's not my fault. Okay, if you don't lick the story, then you're a prep, so fuck you, flamers. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me Fiv God reviews, and this Tim, I meant it. You suck. Fangs Raven for the help. I'll promise to help you with your story. Lols.
Oh my fucking god! One.
I just want to say, I think up until this point, it was unclear if she was actually holding true to the I won't post an update until I get so many good reviews. But given the line, this Tim, I meant it, like makes me think that perhaps she was, in fact, posting in updates without getting as many reviews as she asked for.
Absolutely.
Empty promises every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's that she's talking about Raven writing a story, and I need to know where this story is.
Oh, I know. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Somebody somewhere has found it, I'm sure, or found options that might be Raven's story. I shooted sadly.
Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch?
Hell no.
She said.
Listen, Nagagi, I need your help. Next Tim you go back in Tim, do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help?
Sure.
I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there.
Dumbledore!
11.
No, Draco. We said it was Draco, not Dumbledore.
They did say it was Draco.
Right. Yeah.
He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panamas.
Hey, sexy.
I said.
How'd it go, enemy?
He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard Way when he is talking.
How'd it go, enemy?
Fine.
I responded. We stared to go back into the dorm.
How far did you go with Satan?
Draco asked jealously.
Oh, my thing
That's
muted.
it.
Damn it. Not too far, lol.
I borked.
Will you have to do it with him?
Draco asked angstily.
I hop not too far. 111.
I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry. We Frenched.
What happened to Snipe?
I growled.
We'll see.
Draco giggled mistressly. He opened a door. Snap and Lumpkin was there, 11. Sirius was pokering them by stagging them with a black kniff.
Yo, please. One.
Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically. I took some photons of him and Snap Bing torqued.
Okay, I know this is men, but think about it, people. They are pedos, and Snap tried to rap them, and anyway, Saddest Rock, has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3 Bulls?
Shrek Attack 3?
I haven't even seen
Shrek Week.
I've only seen 1 and 2.
Hella goth. We took some of Snipe's blood. Then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dritty, so I put pot on a black leather outfit thingy, kind of like the one Suline has in Andre World.
If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you.
I put on some black platform high heels. Darko put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Then we started to take off each other's clothes. I took off his shit and he had a 6-pack lulls. We started to mac out licking the grudge. He pot his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I got an orgy.
Oh, Draco! 11111! Exclamation point 1. Oh, me fucking good, Draco! 11111.
I screamed passively as he got an erection.
I love you, Tamari.
He whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep. Lol.
Now I gotta go. I gotta go now. Sorry.
Oh man, did everyone just get a call from their mother? Like,
I know, that's so weird. I
think
did
so.
too. Wow.
I did. I'm sorry. I can't. No, what?
That is super weird, but also like we are at about halfway through the fic, although
Thank God.
Kind of like a little under half, but like because I think the next couple chapters get long, but also maybe now would be an excellent time for a quick little like breakity break, since apparently all of you have like phone calls to respond to, and I really want to respect your time that way. You know,
It's my mom. I mean,
God bless you. Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
my mom's, she's not angry. She's just disappointed.
Mom, me too.
Yeah, so many disappointed people. So yeah, let's take a quick, I don't know, like 10-minute break, 12-minute break. So back at 30 after, and well, when we come back, we'll keep going with this.
We'll be right back with chapter 34. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, correct. All right. See
Don't
you
forget to lick it, or else you're a prep.
Yep. Please lick, comment, and subscribe, and all of that. Yeah.
Yes.
Subscribe. Okay. And we're going. BRB. Burb.
Then you came along and really blew my mind. And now I need a rescue crew. Washed up on this island, feeling unrefined. Cigarettes and Valium for my Valentine. My hair's a mess, I'm barely dressed to wreck it's true. Slip wrecked on the shores of you.
I think we've got everybody back, and so now we're heading to chapter 34. If I'm just gonna scroll.
Scroll.
Okay, there we go. I'm here. Everybody ready for this nonsense to begin?
Probably not.
Yeah, this. Yeah. All right.
If only we had some bits to help us feel better.
That would make me feel better. Yeah. No, agreed.
You're
Let's
welcome.
Get us into...
I can't go to pig farts.
Thank
There it
you.
is.
Yep, there it is. Wonderful. Okay, I'm ready. I mean, are you Liz is kicking this off, so this is all you, babe.
Chapter 34. Shut the fuck up, you preps. Have you even read the story? You are probably Al, just preps and posters. So fuck you. Thanks to Raven for the help.
I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black, tight, sexy dress that was all ripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up the front and the back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress, licking MR and MR sympathy.
The Son of Man come to bring us murder and fear and rum. Someday when your running is done, he'll take your teeth and go.
So that's one of the new ones I turned on. And by new, I mean it's a very popular one here on this channel. Right?
Classic.
Yeah. Classic. There was, what was it? The back came up to, there was a slit in the dress like an MR and MR synth. I pot on a ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots. Boats? Sorry, there we go. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I opened it.
Hi, Benny.
He said.
Jeez. What have you...
It's hard to do Scottish and terrible spelling at the same time.
Yep.
Jeez. What have you to come to Professor Sinister's office?
Okay.
I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco or maybe listen to MCR or Evanescences. I came anyway.
So, what the fuck happened to Snipe and Lupin?
I asked Sorius flirtily.
Yeah, I fucking tortured him.
He answered in a statistic way.
And ask him in now. What the fuck? I'm sick, is young.
I laughed evilly.
Where are Draco and Vampira?
I muttered.
I dare excuse from school today.
Sodomize moaned sexily.
Right now they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas.
It's the very gothic movie Nightmare Before. Yep. We went in. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was all ripped all over it, kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. She was drinking some Volksy Mort serum. She took out the pensive and the time torner.
Enemy, you will have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get the cure for me being addicted. Addicted. Addicted.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
She said sadly.
Good luck. Fangs.
And then I jumped into the Prinsiv again. Suddenly I looked around. I was in the great hall eating Count Chorkula. It was morning. I was sitting next to Satan. On a table was a tall Gothic man with long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Converse shoes. He looked just like Charlene Manson. I noticed. He was drinking a portent.
Who's he, 1-1?
I asked.
Oh, that's Professor Slutborn.
Satan said.
He's the portents teacher. Ebony?
Yeah?
I asked.
Did you know that Marilyn Manson is playing in Hogsmeade tonight? And they are showing the exercise at the movies before that.
Yeah?
Well, want to go to the contort in the movie with me?
You're muted.
Mute.
You are still muted. Weird.
Mute?
It shouldn't be.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay, thanks. Chapter 35, Ghost of You. Thanks to Susie for the idea. You rock. Fuck off, preps. Thanks to Raven for the help. You rock, girl. P.S. I'm gong to end the story early, son. So fuck you. Oh yeah, and if you know any gothic nams, please tell me, cause I need one for serious things.
I love the I'm going gong to end the story real son. Spoiler alert, they do not. I went into the conman room thinking of Satan. Suddenly I gasped. Draco was there. I gasped. He locked his hut as Eva wearing black leather pants, a black Lonkin Prack t-shirt, and black eyeliner.
Draco, what the fuck are you doing?
I gasped.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, he asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucan. He still had 2 arms.
Oh, hi, Lucian. 1.
I said.
I'm Ebony, the new student. LOL, we shook hands.
Yeah, Satan told me about you.
Lucian said. He pinted to a group of sexy gothic guys. He pinted to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner cutting. It was Sirius, Vampire's dad, and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black Good Shrey Loot bands shirts.
Listen, I'm in a golf band with these guys.
He said.
We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Manson show as backup.
Orly?
I asked.
Yeah.
He said.
We're called X Black Tier X. I play the gutter. Spartacus plays the drums.
He said, pointing to him.
Snap plays the bass. And James plays the guitar to even though we call him Samaro, after Samurai in the Ring.
Hey, bastards.
I told them. They gave me death's touch sin. Suddenly, I gasped again.
But you don't have a lead... I'm sorry. But don't you have a lead singer?
I asked. Lucian looked Dawn sadly.
We used to, but she did. She contemplated suicide by slitting her wrists.
Oh my fucking god. That's so fucking sad.
I gasped.
It's okay, but we need a new lead sneaker.
Perfect. Samaro said. You muted.
Well, I'll just type it later.
Yep.
Well, I said Iminabad's myself.
Really?
Asked Snap. Not baby Snap.
Yeah, this is Baby Snap. Back in 10.
Snap, do, 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 baby Snap.
Baby Snap, do, do.
Baby Snap. Asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be gothic.
Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to HR me sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could take it or leave it.
Said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. They began to pay a song by...
Get it? 'Cause bye guys are so sexy.
Gurnday.
I walk this empty stretch on the boulevard of broken drums.
Seth, please! Please!
Oh, I sang sexily.
I do not own the lyrics to that song.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone gasped.
NLB, will you join the band?
Join the band?
Please. One.
Why?
Oh, that was everything I hoped it would be. Thank you for that moment.
It's really good.
Oh, begged Lucian, Samuro, Sirius, and Snap.
Okay.
I shrugged.
Are we going to play tonight?
Yeah.
They said.
Okay.
I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFly. He was wearing a black banana t-shirt and black baggy gig jeans.
What the hell are you doing here, 1-1?
I asked.
I will help you go forward and Tim, NOB.
He said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine. I went into it and suddenly I was forward and Tim 1-1-1.
Chapter 36. I said stop flamming, okay? I bet you are Al probably old Serenity-year-olds. P.S. Porter says you are a prep. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. Have fun in England, girl.
I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly, I saw Professor Sinister, Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco, Vampire, and Willow were there, too.
OMFG Sorius, I saw Oot and Samaro and Snip and everyone. 1-1-1-1-1. I can't believe Snap used to be gothic. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah, I know.
Sirius said sadly.
Oh, hey there, bitch.
Professor Trevlery said in an emo voice, drinking some Volksy Mort serum.
I fucker.
I said.
Listen, Satan asked me out to a gothic cornet in a movie. Damn it. Oh, the cornet.
The Marilyn Manson cornet.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. And a movie. So I need Sexa new outfit for the date. Also, I'm playing in a gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too.
Oh my Satan! Exclamation point 1.
Get it? L's, because she's gothic.
Gasped Bloody Mary.
Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit?
OMFS. Let's have a group cutting session. 1-1.
Said Professor Trevlery.
I can't fucking wait for Dad, but we need to get some stuff first.
Said Willow.
Yeah, we need some potions for Professor Trevlery so she won't be addicted to Volsimort serum anymore. And also, some love potion for Ennaby.
Oh, Lexi, I'm so glad you're back. Not that Media Flare did not do an excellent job. It's your Draco just hits differently, I feel like.
Absolutely.
Media Flare did an amazing job. I just want to be very clear. It's just, yeah.
Two great Dracos.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
It just, people have different interpretations, and yeah, it's sorry. Darko said resultantly.
Well, we have potions class now.
Willow said, so let's go. We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was Cornelio. Fuck. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? 1, 1, 1.
Draco shouted angrily.
STFU 1.
Shooted Cornelia. Fuck.
He is in Azkaban now with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak. He has cancer. Now, do your work. 1, 1, 1.
My friends and I talked angrily.
Can you believe Snap used to be gothic? Exclamation mark 1.
Vampire asked surprisedly.
That's it. 1, 1.
Cornelio fuck shooted angrily.
I'm getting Professor Bridge. 1, 1, 1.
And you'll never hear from him again.
Nope. That's it. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking to something because I can't read it because I'm talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly, I saw Hagrid in the cupboard.
WTF is he doing?
I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner and he looked sexier than Eva. Suddenly,
Hagrid, what the fuck are you doing? 1, 1.
He shooted. I looked around. Hagrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexily.
God, you are such a poser.
I shooted at Hagrid. Suddenly, I looked what he was putting into blood. It was amnesia potion. 1, 1, 1.
Amnesia portion.
Portion. Thank you. I misread.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 37. Okay, everybody. I'm going on vacation on the 1st of July, so I'm either gonna end the fic or update it in weeks. Thanks. Oh yeah, and preps stop flamming sa story. Raven, thanks for the help. See a girl after vocation.
It's the oh yeah for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to read it without it being from like fucking Minnesota. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I just need you to stop flaming if you could over there. Yeah.
Preps,
You
stop
fucking
flaming.
preps.
You're not done though.
You're right. I'm not. My apologies.
That's okay.
Darko's point of view. Lol.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of sit back here for a second.
You're the narrator now.
Vampire and I chained Hagrid to the floor.
Oh me fucking Satan. 1, 1.
Enemy said, she was so hot.
Maybe I could ooze amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster.
But you are so sexy and wonderful anyway, Tata.
Said Vampire.
Why would you need it?
Why
Tata? What does it mean?
The pet names have arisen.
Oh, mental backflips trying to figure out what Tata means.
So this just is a little like I think this is one every once in a while. I don't know if those of you who have been paying attention have noticed this. Every once in a while, the name Terra sneaks in when they're when they mean Enobi or Enobi or Ebony.
Oh,
because that's the author's name is
Terra.
Is
the
Terra.
plot thickens.
Yeah. So
everyone get out your notebooks, start writing this down.
yeah. So just in case anybody is unclear,
to my wall.
I need a beer really quick. Hang on.
Yeah,
Oh my
if
gosh.
exactly her own name. If anybody is unclear about whether or not Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way is in fact a Mary Sue, yeah.
The thought.
We have homework for y'all
quickens.
later. there
But
are
wait,
links to read up on.
She's not a Mary Sue. She's Ennaby.
Yeah.
She has
is
depression.
Ennaby.
Okay, I'll give
Does
my
that
background
sound
later,
like a
just-
Mary Sue to you?
Like in preps.
Stop flaming. Okay, gotta get my shit together. To make everything go faster, lol.
Said Ennaby. But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously.
Oh my fucking god. You guys are so scary, one.
Said Brittany, a fucking prep.
Shut the fuck up, one.
Said Willow.
Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevelry's room.
Draco, Ebery, and I went to Professor Siniata's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was.
Oh, hi, fuckers.
I think this is actually still Draco.
Narrators all
Yeah,
over.
sorry.
He said.
Yep.
Listen, I got you some cool new clothes.
I took out the clothes from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666 on the back. Black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and a black corset.
OMG, thanks.
I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister, isn't her... What the fuck should we do?
Asked Draco. Suddenly he looked at a sign on the black wall.
Oh my fucking Satan.
I screamed as I read it. On it said...
Everyone, Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic. She is in Azkahabian now. Classes shall be taught by Double Dork, who is back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge.
You're a gift.
You killed media. You killed media.
God bless you, Dick. God bless you.
Media floor is dead.
Some of us have been murdered, but we will go on.
OMFG 111.
I shouted angrily.
How could they do that?
Suddenly, Dumbledore came.
What the hell are you doing in my office? One.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
You're good.
He began to shoot angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's black Tim machine. I jumped No, that's me. It's still me. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim 1-1. I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's office. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood red pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn.
OMG, what are you doing, fucker?
He shooted angrily.
I don't know. What the fuck are you doing?
I shouted angrily.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking around because I thought it was class.
You said, finally hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket.
Oh, Okay, you can go now.
said Professor Slutborn. You went to the con man room after putting on my clothes. Silas, Samara, and Snap were there practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR.
Oh, hi, you guys.
I said seductively.
Where's Satan?
Oh, he's coming.
Said said Sirius.
BT jumps. You can call me Hades now.
Suddenly, Satan came. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie.
Okay, I will see you guys at the concert.
I said, and I went with Satan.
Chapter 38. What does everyone think if I end Destrari and then add some more to it after vocation? Oh yeah, as the preps stop flamming, if you did not lick that story, then take my quiz. Okay? Then you will see if you are Gothic or not.
Which, if one of my mods can post the link into the quiz, if you weren't here yesterday to take the quiz, BT dubs, for those who did take the quiz yesterday, what was everyone's results? Because I would love to know.
I'm a poser.
I was Gothic, surprisingly.
Certified Gothic.
I'm
Gothic.
I was also Gothic.
I'm a filthy poser.
Oh.
I'm a fucking goth.
I'm
like a
Gothic.
true Gothic or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I was a poser because I opened it when E and then closed it.
Only true Gothic here, let's be real.
Bro.
Super
Oh,
valid.
I found the link.
Thank you.
Let me post the link.
Post that link.
Well, perfect. I will post it in here. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Shadow. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate said 666, just like Draco's car. I went in it seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism.
Lol, he was named after Satan.
Cutting, music, and being Gothic.
Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot.
Volksamort agreed as we smoked some weed.
'Cause bi guys are hot. They are so sensitive. I love them. Lol, go fucks a bi guy.
Lol, I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena.
I said in a flirty voice.
Hey Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volsamort Cerulean?
Well,
he thought.
I think you have to drink vampire blood.
Suddenly, Volksamart parked in the car behind a black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside. We went into the movie tether where they were showing The Exorcist. And it was a boy and a girl were doing it. Suddenly, a serial killer came in. Lol. Satan and I laughed at the blood because we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's Gothic Black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. I put it back in his black Emile the Strange bag. Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams started to fly around everywhere.
OMG 111.
Satan said, jumping up. I gasped because I was afraid he'd noticed.
Enemy giz what?
I knew that the amnesia had worked.
amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work.
He said.
Too bad, because I wanted to use some on you.
Call.
I raised. I raised my eyes suggestingly, and then he took of my clothes sexily, and we started to make out. I took of his shit. He had a six-pack, just like Gerard Way. We Frenched.
Who is random?
I believe.
Excuse me, but you're going to have to leave. It was originally me, but I didn't know if Kappa was taking it.
Nope, I think that's still
it's
you.
2 lines. F
Mhm.
it.
That is still actually you, yeah.
Captions are paused.
Thank you. Burp. I'm sorry about the cast link. I don't know why that one didn't.
P.S.
fix-
So King Kull, like, is that a link to Krull? You know, the guy with the
Mhm.
with the tri thingy, the Triskelion or whatever.
Yep, sure is. Why not?
I was thinking
There's
Kim K. Rool.
definitely.
I cast a will. Huh. That's weird. The cast should work. I don't know why it's not. Anyway, oh, shooted the lady behind us as she was a prep.
Fuck you. 1-1.
I said. Suddenly, I attacked her, sucking all her blood.
No.
She
1-1.
She screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crapped because Satan and I locked so cute together. Satan and I started to walk outside.
Zomji, how did you do that?
Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice.
I'm a vampire.
I said as we went into the car.
Seriously?
He gasped.
Yeah, seriously.
I said, drinking some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily.
It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think?
Yeah.
I said as we kissed passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Mason was playing and started to mosh. Lull.
Anti-Pipple, now you've gone too far. Jesus Christ, superstar! Exclamation point 1111.
Sorry, neighbors.
I'm so happy. Oh, it's so good. Screamed Marlon on the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmecksay. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes, and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm. Suddenly, Marilyn Mason stopped singing.
I would like to present X Black X Tier X.
He said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their instillments. I got on Stag.
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. 1-1-1-1-1.
I sang.
I did not own the lyrics to that song.
My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard. Whoa. Everyone clipped. Satan got an irritation.
I'm not okay. 1.
I sang faintly. Suddenly, Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake.
OMFG1.
Yielded James.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry,
said Lucian.
You fucking asshole.
James shouted angrily.
You guys are such preps, 1-1.
Snap said.
come on it. It was a mistake, one.
Ah, it's not his fault, 1-1.
said Sirius.
No, you ruined the fucking song, one.
Yelled Samaro.
You guys, stop! 1-1.
I show-toed angrily, but it was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his niff.
OMFG, no! 1-1.
Shouted Lucan, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet. That's Seth. I don't know who that is. No, that's pretty much everyone.
Just everyone.
1-1.
Yielded everyone, but it was too late. Suddenly, everything went black. And actually, this is the perfect time for the tentacle. I see your tentacle fingers redemptions. I'm going to keep them on for this whole chapter. That's what's going to happen.
The whole chapter?
The whole chapter. Because it's the
Lily.
It's the best chapter.
It's gonna be a good chapter.
I'm just getting ready. I'm just terrified.
So yeah, I know.
It's not.
right.
No, don't be scared.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am.
I just needed a lighting change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Fair
naturally.
Enough. Okay. Are we good? Do I start?
Yeah, you feel free to go. I'm just getting the fingers on. The fingies
Got it.
on.
Cool.
The fingies.
The fingies.
Chapter 39. I'm a trolling genius. Lols. I do not own the HP series and am not the real Bloody Wrist 666XXX. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl. I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this girl's chest.
In the dungeon! Turn around in the dungeon!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
For fun. And it took less than 8 minutes to do it too, and I will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I'm being a troll right now. Meh. And I present to you my crappy part in this story. And I take note I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over and skim to chapter 38. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want, perhaps. I, the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me.
No, don't die.
I gave him a rueful smile.
I'm sorry. It's just something I had to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue.
Satan sobbed.
I love you, Ebony.
I love you too. I'll see you in hell.
I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet. But at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try and rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sioux became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing.
No!
Filled the room. A flash of white light from ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. And in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of gothic power, everyone cheered. Everyone started singing, "Ding dong, the Sioux is dead." Well, that is until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor. The bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. And because the replacement author also liked to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation, a situation that would live on for all eternity, or at least until the end of the fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. "Where are my emo clothes?" she asked herself in confusion, and then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing bright pink polo with a little seagull on the right or left, I can't remember, side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realized on her shoulder, she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Live your life," written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. She was decked out in clothes, prepped to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister.
Not Hollister.
Not Hollister. Oh, no. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Dare I point out, it's from the Airy line available at American Eagle. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it.
This is unlogical and does not make any sense.
Ebony bellowed out to the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrists and mumbled to herself.
Oh my god.
And crap thick. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through a document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted, so you can read it here.
Okay, before there, that was
beautiful.
Beautiful. Stunning.
Beautiful. But now let's get back to the real story.
And yes, back to our regularly
scheduled program. It is Saturday.
It is in fact Saturday. Yes, officially.
STFU preps.
There we
get
go.
a lift. You suck. Oh, and from now on, it'll be on vocation in England until lick August, so I want to be able to update for a while, lols. Thanks to everyone who reviewed, except the preps who flammed fuck you. MCR rules 666 exclamation point 111.
I woke up into Norse's O-face and on a special gothic coffin. Hairgrade was into bed opposite me in a coma because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleansing the room.
Oh my Satan, what happened?
I screamed. Suddenly, Volksamort came. He looked less mean than usual.
Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard!
I yielded.
Thou hast not killed a vampire yet. 1-1.
He said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood ale selective.
Volsamor? OMFG, what's wrong? 111.
I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Volksamort disappeared.
OMFG, Anobi, you're alive.
Screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary.
What the fuck happened?
I asked him.
Oh my Satan, am I lick dead now?
I gasped.
Eddie, you were almost shot. 1-1.
Said Sirius.
But the ballet could not kill you since you were formed another time.
Thanks anyway. One.
Said Lucian, holding Oot his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms.
OMG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you. 1.
I gasped. You're muted, darling.
Sam, sorry, love.
That's all right.
Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then.
Said James.
Yeah, he was a spy.
Sirius said sadly. Oh, I don't know who's actually talking about it.
He was really a death dealer.
Thank you.
And he was such a fucking poser, too. 1-1.
Said Lucian.
He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him.
Well, anyway, everyone tarted to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666s. There was a DVD of Corp Bride on it when I gasped. Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths.
Hey, has any of they fucking seen Draco?
I asked gothically.
No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax.
Said Professor Trevelry.
He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on. 1.
I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather nightgun. Under that, I had on a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets, the kind hooked onto my thong. If you don't get the idea, massage me and I'll tell you. And he'll tell you. Sorry. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace and Congress shoes. I left the hospital's wing with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire.
Oh my god, let's celebrate! 1-1.
Gasped Willow.
We can go see Hose of Wax with Draco 1.
Giggled Vampire.
Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves. 666 exclamation point 11.
Said Hermione. Or Hermione. Hermione? Hermione.
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 Des Moines, Iowa.
We opened the conmen room door sexily, and then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. So many ones.
You fucking
prep.
You fucking prep.
You fucking prep.
1-1.
You fucking prep.
1-1.
You're a fucking prep 1-1.
We all yielded angrily.
Yeah, you betrayed us.
Shooted.
1-1.
Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun.
No, you don't understand, 1.
Screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of Snake's.
No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard. 1-1-1.
Said Willow, trying to attack him.
You rock, girl.
I ran suicide.
What? Entire sentence.
I ran suicidally to my room. I sexily took a stake out.
Enemy, no! 1-1-1-1-1.
Screamed Draco, but it was 2L8. I had slit my ritzes with it. Suddenly, everything went black again.
Sincerely, an Anon author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward. P-Face. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains.
Sorry, you can't just say P-Face. Not everybody knows what that means.
I demand a blep from
At least
you.
a colon. a colon P or a blep or.
That was on
P
purpose.
face.
But sure, it was.
Yeah,
There you go.
thank you.
That's what the P face
Clip
was.
it.
Do it.
Chapter 40. Lol. Someone has taken my account over.
Oh, I think
The
this is-
idiot's
Mhm.
note.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead.
keep going. It's cool. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Terra wanted to show us. Have a nice day.
What? There's
STFU preps get a lift. You suck. Oh, and from now on, I'll be in vocation in England until like August, so I want to be able to update for a while. Lols. Thanks to everyone who reviewed, except the preps who flamed. Fuck you. MCR rules 666 111.
So I hope everybody is prepared to like give this second reading, you know, just as a heads up. You know, if there was something that you wanted to change about the way you read it the first time, by all means, this is the time to do it. Like, you know, it's good. It's good. Get those multiple versions out. Yeah.
Show your range.
I woke up in the Norse's O-face on a special gothic coffin. Hagrid was in the bed opposite me in a coma because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. This feels wrong. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room.
Oh, me Satan, what happened?
I screamed. Suddenly, Volksamart came. He looked less mean than usual.
Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard! 1-1.
I yielded.
Thou hath not killed vampire yet. 1-1.
He said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood, all selective.
Volsamore? OMG, what's wrong? Oh.
Thanks, Smithers.
Thank you. I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Volksamorg disappeared.
OMFG, Anobi. You're alive.
Screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary.
What the fuck happened?
I asked him.
Oh, I Satan, am I lick dead now?
I gasped.
Enemy, you were almost shot. 1-1.
Said Sirius.
But the belay could not kill you since you were formed another time.
Thanks anyway. 1.
Said Lucian, holding out his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms.
OMG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you. 1.
I gasped.
Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then.
Said James.
Ah, he was a spy.
Sirius said sadly.
He was really a death dealer.
And he was such a fucking poser, 2-1-1.
Said Lucian.
He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him.
Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666s. There was a DVD of Core Bride in it when I gasped. Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths.
Hey, has Anaya fucking seen Draco?
I asked Gothic Cully.
No. Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax.
Said Professor Trevelry.
He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come. On. 1.
I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather nightgown. Under that, I had on a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets that kind of hooked on to my thong.
Sorry, I got lost about a thong that says Gothic Girl on the butt.
I think that was way
Same.
better.
Just 1 point font.
It's
Mhm.
just the butt.
If you don't get the idea, massage me. I'll tell you.
I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with a black lace and Congress shoes. I left the hospital's wing with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire.
OMFG, let's celebrate.
Gasped Willow.
We can go see House of Wax with Draco.
Giggled Vampire. You're muted, darling.
You shouldn't have given me permission to change my voice, by the way. Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves, 666.
Yes.
I regret nothing.
That's it. that is it.
Credits, just roll credits.
Good night, everybody.
I'm going to permit murder.
By the way, I can't no. I was going to say, I think there's something at the 1,000-bit tier that is relevant to this, but I don't remember if that's actually true. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. I'm just saying.
We could find out, though.
You could.
I think.
It's possible.
Oh, I only have 950.
Oh, no.
One way to find out. Commit to the beats.
Said Hermione. We opened the conman room door sexily. And then, I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. Oh, yeah.
You
fucking crap.
Fucking prep.
1.
11.
Fucking prep.
God damn it, Kappa!
I had to sneak it in there.
Thank you. I appreciate you. We all yielded angrily.
Yeah, you betrayed us.
Shooted Vampire.
111.
Oh, thank you. Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun.
No, you don't understand, one.
Screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of Snake's.
No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard. 111.
Said Willow, trying to attack him.
Rock girl.
I ran suicidally to my room. I sexually took out took a stake out.
Enemy, no. 11111.
Screamed Draco, but it was too late. I had slit my retises with it, and suddenly everything went black again.
I know, terrible. But then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever if not for the fact that the writing standard meets the level of a day-old fetus. Harsh words.
Some words. Before we move on to chapter 41.
Oh no.
Hold please.
Okay,
Let's do
holding.
this.
Hold on. You're the one who needs. We'll see. Oh no, it's that one. Shoot. Sorry.
I mean, still, it's pretty
Still
good.
good.
The
I mean,
recorder is pretty great.
The recorder is excellent.
Oh, that's right. It keeps going.
It does.
It lulls you
too long.
into.
It's because it's 1,000 bits. Like it's gotta
Mhm.
go
Yeah.
forever.
That's the beauty of it, is it lulls you into thinking it's done, and then it's just that little bit more. It's
Yeah.
what makes it that much worse.
every time.
A lot like this fic.
Yes, Willow.
Very much so.
Absolutely.
A
All
valid
right.
point.
Yes, there are indeed 44 chapters.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The next 3 are big.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Chapter 41. To everyone who keeps flamming Diz, get S liff. I bet you probably oughtn't know who Gerard Way is, you're probably all preps and posers. Anyway, someone hacked into me account, AKKOUNT, in November, and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm gone on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way, lol. He should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England.
Oh my god.
England.
Oh, look at the snuggly baby. What a good baby.
No.
When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around and I was wearing the same outfit I had when I performed with Black X Black X Tier X 1-1. I looked around confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Mayor Lion Munzon. There we go.
Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR.
There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and back clothes. On it, it said 1980.
OMFG, I'm back in Tim again.
I
11-1.
screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan.
This is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tights, and fishnet pants. He looked so sexy, I almost had an orgy. Muted.
Can't hear you.
Got it. We're good. We're back. OMFG, NOB, are you okay?
He asked gothically.
Yeah, I'm okay for your information.
I snapped sexily.
OMG, am I dead?
Because I remembered I had jumped in front of the bullet from James's gun. I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snap. I guessed that when I had slit me wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying. I know I could go forward in time if I found a time turner or the Tim machine.
No, you're not dead.
Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face.
You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing.
I knew that the real reason I didn't die from the ballet was because I was from the future.
WTF. James almost shot Lucius.
I said indigogly. I know that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew.
Yeah, I know. But he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress.
Satan reasoned evilly.
I guess that's okay.
I said because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I know that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black eyeliner and a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s, black Congress shoes, and black baggy pants. I just saw Shadow's face there for a second. He walked all sexily like Jerd Way in the video for I Don't 3 You like I did yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face like the women in that video.
Hey.
He said all quietly and gothically.
Who the fuck is that?
I asked angrily because I did not know him.
This? Hedwig! 1-1.
Said Volksymort.
He used to be an ex-Black X-Tears X2, but he had to drop out because he broke his arm.
Hey, Hedwig.
I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be.
LOL. Hi, Enemy.
He answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming Welcome to the Black Prad under his breath.
I know Dad is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay?
Bye.
I said all sexily.
That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up.
Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails.
OMFG, I can get you back together.
I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. A black cute is what we aim for a Cydio iPod that I could take videos with.
Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass.
Okay, you can forget about class for now, Hedwig. am going to show you something great. One.
I led them to the Great Hall.
Come on, you guys.
Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him.
Fuck yourself, you fucking douche.
He shouted at him.
Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. One.
I'm assuming we're still in the past?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro.
Snape agreed, but I know he was lying because it had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian.
Be quiet, you guys.
I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort get without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and...
Okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out.
I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
Oh.
Said Sirius, as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as they started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi.
Oh my fucking god. Voldemort. Voldemort.
Screamed Hedwig as his Glock touched Voldemort's. But suddenly... I couldn't do it.
Is that a gun in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
It's night gun.
Oh my god. Shadow.
How dare you?
Tried so hard. Oh, but suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris.
Chapter 42, The Black Parade. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think that Snap will really be the same person as Volksmort, cause they are both half-blood. So that will explain why he killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't actually read all of the Harry Potter series at this point.
That's right. This
And
is the new
then,
canon.
yeah, oh, yeah, fair. And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux. Oh my god, I hope Draco and Harry get together. That will be so schmexy, won't it? Just said that word out loud. If they don't, then JKR is homophobic.
Oh my god, she knew. She knew.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is terrifyingly on
She's
brand.
psychic.
He is
No,
a
we
prophet.
were-
This is
yes.
kind of scary.
This is a prophetic
how-
work.
Yes,
Is this
we're
how
witness to a
Cassandra
prophecy.
felt during Troy. Like,
This is like the worst Cassandra Oracle.
Well, you know what they say about broken clocks and all that.
Well, but also
Yeah.
But no, it checks out for Cassandra because nobody believed her. Right?
It's a fair point.
Right? all of the like prophetic nonsense wrapped up in this nonsense, so we didn't believe the homophobic nature of JKR.
Homophobic.
And the homophones.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Homophobic and the
homophones. It all
homophones.
makes sense.
The truth was hidden in the smut.
Mm-hmm. All along.
All along.
Always.
That's
we need
why
the
you
X
should read
Files
Smut,
noise.
everyone.
It was Tara all along.
It's Tara all along. Fangs for to help with facts. Medusa, you rock.
Fuck is Medusa?
Medusa.
Do you see? It's all connected.
Medusa, Hades, you know.
Hmm.
I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more young than he did in the future. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song.
What the hell is this anyway?
He cackled meanly. I hoped he didn't find out that I was from another time.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I lost where we were for a hot second.
That's okay.
Wait.
It's hard
Okay,
to
all
stay
right.
focused.
Okay. All right. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony, you jerk.
Satan said.
Yeah, seriously, he was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together.
Sirius said deviantly.
Be quiet, you Satanist.
Dumbledore cockled.
If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Akazaban. That will teach you to copulate in the Great Hall.
He changed the song on the iPad to an NSYNC song. Suddenly, I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly chonging. Dumbledore didn't notice.
You fucking poser.
I muttoned.
I bet you've never heard of GC.
James said. No, I knew what the iPod was chonging into. Morty McFly's Tim machine.
shut up, Jones.
Draco's dad shouted.
Yeah, shut up.
Snake said preppily. I'm sorry, do you want to do that preppily?
Preppily.
Mhm.
Yeah, shut up.
Perfect. Snake said preppily.
No, you shut up, Dumbledore. 1111.
Said Tom.
I've had enough of you Satanists in my school.
Shouted Dumbledore spuriously. Strangely, that word is both spelled correctly and like a big word that I wouldn't. It's also completely wrong in this context, but still.
Like, okay, was this at a time when like there was spell spell correct stuff on Microsoft Word? Like I don't
Possibly, yeah.
So like she might have just been like typing some of this in Microsoft and doing spell check and then just been like, fuck it, it's one of these words.
No. This was very obviously a work that was created in Notepad. Don't even.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not even Notepad Plus.
Nope.
Everyone, jump in before it's too late.
I jump into it, but the only one other person jumped in. It was Satan.
You dunderheads! 1111111.
Screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin conman room with Satan. I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets and sexy black MCR corset and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid-black.
Hey, cool. Where is this?
He asked in an emo voice.
This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a Tim machine.
I told him.
Cool. What's an eye patch?
He whimpered.
It's something you use to listen to music.
I yacked.
How'd that happen?
I just know what Shadow has to read next, and I'm so thrilled. You're muted.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
OMFG cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt?
Oh.
Worst part is, like, I took him.
I love that I couldn't hear Ghana through her microphone, but I did hear them through Taral's.
Oh. He asked in his sexy voice.
Shack.
I guess sand?
I laid confusedly. Confusedly, sure.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same person.
He triumphantly giggled. Suddenly, some of my friends walked in.
Gee, you're fucking alive!
Said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, and a gothic black from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
Said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick.
Hey, motherfucker.
Said Diabolo with his red hair. He was wearing a black P?ATD t-shirt and black baggy pants.
Hey, who's that Ibony?
Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom, red leather pants with black lace, and black stilettos.
It's Satan.
I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry.
Are you okay, Satan?
We asked concernedly.
OMFG, you're from the future? One. What if you don't like me? What if you don't like anymore? 'Cause we're from different times.
He asked.
No, I still like you.
I said sexily to him.
Okay.
He said reassuredly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find some things. I gave Diabolo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black striped tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of black eyeliner.
Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? 111. How did Snap get back here? I thought he was in Azerbaijan.
I asked sadly.
Ebony, I was so worried about you. But I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back because that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student.
Trevlori said reassuredly.
That bitch. 11. Did she also free Hagrid and Lupin?
I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep.
Yes. They're on the loose at the school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their common room. Trivolry said worriedly.
Sure.
It's
At this point, look.
We're all tired. We're doing it live.
When I went through and made the script for this, there are some choices. It's that's you, Seth. There we go. Fine. I'm good.
Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap?
I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw Ooh almost kill herself.
She said.
OMG, that's terrible. Actually, no ones at the end of that.
I gasped. Not a single one. Wow. I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said,
Listen, everyone, I have something important to do. In HR, everyone stay. With that, I ran out.
Good luck, Tara.
Good luck, Tara.
Fuck
Tara.
One.
Everyone cried. I ran sexily down the stairs into the great hall while the portraits around looked at me scaredly. There were hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it, a blue jean skirt Abercrombie, and pink stilettos. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps, Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan.
Hilary Duff, I'm sorry again. I don't know why. You fucking bitch. 111.
I shouted angrily.
No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will totally kill you.
She laughed.
Crucius. 1.
I shouted selectively, pontificating my black wand, and she started screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically.
No, one. Please help me, one. Please, one.
Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lumpin had used to take the video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. Then I continued to round down the stairs with the camera. When I had reached the Great Hall, I saw Vampire Potter.
OMG, Vampira.
I yielded.
11-1.
We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. He was wearing a black leather Jackson leather pants and a Panic at the Disco concert shirt and his black Congress shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever.
On the river, it rocks.
I was so worried you died.
Moaned Vampire.
I know, but I'm a vampire, lol. When I woke up, I was back in 1980. So anyway, I bought Voldemort from when he was young with me. Where's Draco?
I asked spuriously.
Draco? You mean that fucking poser who betrayed you?
Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice.
Snarkled.
I'm gonna have to use that word more often. Snarkled.
I know, but we have to find him.
I said, Smarty.
I'll do it then.
Harry said angstily.
Okay.
I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dork mark appeared.
Oh my fucking Satan!
Harry shouted.
I think Voldemort has arrived.
I said anxiously.
Fuck, I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate.
Okay.
Vampire said, disapparating. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall.
Chapter 43. I think after this, I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers. Yeah. Not das Flamers. If you flamed sis story, then you suck. If you flam, then fuck you.
I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face.
Draco, are you okay?
I asked.
I'm not okay.
He screamed depressedly.
Oh.
Nothing.
I didn't scream. It's okay.
Oh, that's okay. It's late. We want to save our voices as much as possible.
It's true. It's true.
I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape?
I asked tear dully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris paraded into the room. They didn't see us.
I'm so glad we me and Snape were freed,
said Lupin. I forgot about Lupin's voice.
Damn, this job would be great if it weren't for the fucking students.
Mr. Norris agreed. You're muted, darling. And I know everybody's in the wrong.
I'm trying to. Okay. Pop Adulum.
Oh.
11-1.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. I know everybody's in the wrong place, and I'm just gonna leave it. We're so close to the end. Sort of works out.
Might as well.
Yep.
Somehow fitting for this fanfic anyway.
I know, it works beautifully. I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them.
No one.
Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away.
You fucking perv.
I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice.
Now, you have to tell us where Voldemort is or I'm going to torture you.
I don't know where he is. 11111.
Said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really.
Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys.
Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frank Iero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandon Urie then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket, and then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take off all his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took his clothes off too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Everyone took their Glocks out, except for me. I'm a girl. Lol.
Women don't carry Glocks, dear.
They carry revolvers.
Yes, clearly.
Shout out to all the women with Glocks out there, though.
It's true.
True.
You know what they say.
You're right.
We packing.
Rock out with your Glock out.
Exactly.
God! We're almost. God!
We're doing it. We're doing great.
Yep.
Oh, me, Satan, Draco.
I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan and he joined in. Y'all, it's Smutty Saturday. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah.
O-M-S.
Cried Vampire.
Oh, vampire! Vampire!
I screamed.
Oh, Satan!
Yelled Harry in plessor. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it.
11.
Yep.
Chapter 44.
Hey, y'all, we made it.
Not yet, home stretch.
Yep, we're almost there, friends. All right.
Put your hands in the air. It makes it more fun. It's like a roller coaster.
Chapter 44. Well, I have nothing to say, but Evert one stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. OMG, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Fletton is so hot, lol. I hope Harry will become gothic, cause me friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon. Can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back.
That's me car.
Shooted at Draco angrily. But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape.
I should free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads.
He said cruelly from the car as it flew circumcising above us.
What?
Circumcising.
Mm-hmm.
Ebony, darkness, dementia, raven way must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die.
You fucking prep.
Yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly.
I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex him, but he's a rapist.
We all put on our clothes on quickly, except Satan. We were so scarred, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with gran eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort.
I knew who thou were all along.
He cackled evilly and sarcastically at me.
Now I shall kill thee all.
Thunder came in the room.
No, please don't kill us.
Pleaded Vampire. Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and Gorge, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in.
What is the meaning of this?
Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick.
Oh my god!
Slugborn gasped.
Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic.
The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him.
Snape ejaculated menacingly.
You fucking preppy flags!
Sirius shouted angrily.
I know a 4-letter word for dirt. Cruciatus!
I feel. Am I having a cardiac event of some kind?
Yep. Screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the video camera.
Oh my fucking god! One.
I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me dong it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with.
If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then, you can be just like that Gothic girl, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that's who I picture when I picture goth.
In what
Famous
reality?
goth.
The
Yeah,
ultimate
Paris
gothic.
Hilton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I
In
have
Repo?
some notes.
I mean, if you've seen Repo, then yes,
that's
Yeah.
true.
obviously.
That's the
Queen.
only time.
That's hot.
Yeah, but Repo came out in like 2012?
We have already
2008.
established that this person has
Said, like,
future vision.
ascended the material plane.
Mhm.
Future
Let's
Vision
guess-
and the Tim Machine.
Pose
Apollo
of wax
grants the gift of
also.
prophecy to whoever the fuck he sees fit. How
She
it
also-
manifests is not our problem.
Ebony also
Exactly.
did leave the Tim Machine with Voldemort.
It's true.
could've
Changed the
just
entire
contact-
timeline.
Exactly. The Tim line is broken.
The Tim
The
line.
Tim is broken. I'm so sorry. We went back in Tim and broke him.
Sorry, Tim.
Take that, Tim.
F's in the chat for Tim.
F's in chat. He laughed meanly.
No!
I screamed.
FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin 11.
Was she talking about?
No! Lupin slurped as he sat in his chains. I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
I want you to know how upset I am.
I saw too. She's gonna show everyone the picture.
Harry shouted angrily.
Shut up! 111.
Lumpkin roared.
Foolish ignoramuses.
Yielded Voldemort from his broomstick.
Thou shalt all die soon.
Think again, you fucking muggle poser.
Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo and Navel both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one.
You guys are in a Latin standoff.
I shouted.
111.
A Latin send-off?
Landa stand of, yes. I shouted, despairingly. Yep.
Echo Neville's wand.
Cried
11.
cried Voldemort. And suddenly, Neville's wand was in his hand.
Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die.
He made
5 ones.
He made lightning come all over the place.
Brave us, Ebony.
Dumbledark cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slip my wrist with me friends while I watched Shark attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent.
Abra! Kedabra!
I shooted.
111-111.
I shooted.
And
the end.
The end. That's it, friends. That's it.
Sure,
You
what
made
the
it.
series of events.
We made
Good
it.
job, team.
I'm
Good
so
job.
We have survived.
I'm so proud of everybody.
That's it.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
the
I-
end. That is the end.
I feel like I deserve
no
a
question marks.
cliffhanger, a medal of honor,
Yes.
or a purple heart, or something.
All of the above.
This is everything.
Yep.
We are all titled to compensation.
Wait,
Is this
if I
an
could-
insurance
there should-
claim?
Could I get knighthood? That sounds pretty tight.
There will be a black
So-
parade in our name.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
look
Damn
at
it.
you. I want to let everybody know that I am, from this moment forward, going to be designing a t-shirt that says rock out with your Glock out on the front, and the back is going to be hashtag My Immortal 2021. So
Beautiful.
whoever wants one of those.
I'm
Yes.
snagging it immediately.
Absolutely.
Literally sign me
Make
the
that
fuck
happen.
up. I need to remember the trauma that I've ever undergone today so that I know that I can do anything
That's
with
fair.
enough
I'm
wine.
repressing this.
You
With
can
enough
do
wine.
this.
Can you design a thong, a leather thong,
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the words on the butt
with
of the thong
the
somehow.
words, the words
Maybe we should
NCR.
sheet that.
It's just in
Yeah,
vertical.
we should just have
It's just
sheet
like,
making.
yeah, it's vertical and then
Yeah.
it's like these teeny
Yeah,
tiny
for plus now
letters.
sheet.
One
Oh wait,
point
no.
font.
Does it go across the top or does it go down the crack?
It's set
you know?
across the. It's set on
Across
the butt. It's
So
set
it
on the
has to
butt.
go down the
so-
crack.
If it's like going around, then that means it's on the hips.
Oh, that's right. You're absolutely right.
Pretty sure I could figure it out, honestly.
I just want a shirt with every version of everyone's names, like every single character
Yep.
and all the versions of their names.
It's so
all the way
many.
down.
Yeah.
It's like so many.
That's what
Oh.
makes it great, though.
My favorite
Absolutely.
part
The
was
person's name
when
was
she
changed every
said,
second.
"Yeah." My favorite part was that Snap and Snap were the same person because
Yeah.
Snap was possessed by Snap.
Yep.
What?
Duh.
She very adamantly has declined to make the leather thong. By the way.
Smart.
You
For
know,
legal reasons.
super valid.
For legal reasons.
Super valid.
Oh, no.
Leather doesn't breathe either, so it wouldn't be really great as a piece of underwear in general.
Well, that's why it's a thong.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah,
breathing
thongs-
is done
thongs are meant to
Around
be-
it.
around it.
All the breathing is done around it.
Yeah, you have room to
Like an open
perspire. Wait, what did you say?
Jesus.
Did you say something about a sandwich?
Kappa.
Is that Kappa?
I do also
Kappa.
like fuck off
Oh, no, goodbye.
homophones. Still.
If you're a homophobe,
Yeah.
Yep.
fuck off.
All right, gonna write
Oh,
that one
fuck
down
off
too.
homophones
Yep.
needs to be a shirt for sure.
Yep.
I mean, because here's the thing is I need t-shirts so that we can remember this reading. And then also, I got to come up with something for now. We've done this. I got to come up with something for next year. I got to start planning now.
We have other fix right
We
here.
have
in the
more
wiki.
material.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but like the My Immortal is it's an annual thing.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. No, so, but.
It's when we finally put on the stage production.
I was gonna say My Immortal Shakespeare.
So we just need someone to film it, a stage. We'll all go.
Wait, how many?
I'll fly in for
people-
that.
How many people were actually a part of this? Like, how many total?
So there ended up being 14 today because Mel dropped, and then we had 13 yesterday. There were, okay, hold on. I math it.
Yeah, like overlap and all that. Like, how many?
So 14, there was 11 people who were in both.
Each person takes 4 chapters and rewrites it to make it better, and then we mash them up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Define better.
Exquisite corpse.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Don't
how do you
define better.
How do you improve on perfection? Is
I was
the
gonna
question.
say.
Really. Yeah. I want to say, so 11 plus 2 yesterday plus 3 today, so 5. So 16 people total were involved. That also
I can't do that math off the top of my
there were
head.
16 people total, but that does not include originally we had Mel, also we had Nikki at one point, and we also had Kayla, who so graciously let us use her Google Meets for this evening and yesterday. So quite a few that were all originally supposed to be involved in the reading as well. But as people sort of dropped, I stopped, I just mashed everything together. But yeah, because originally it was going to be a lot bigger, but this worked out beautifully. Oh my God. I'm okay, what I'm making the plans for next year.
Love it.
Y'all are frelling amazing people. And thank you for volunteering to do this,
Thank you for organizing it. This was awesome.
Just amazing.
Thank you for enthusiastically putting up with this nonsense.
Pretty great.
And
Big
giving
nonsense. I thought it was very coherent the whole time.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I understood all of the words
Huh.
that came out of the mouths.
I would love to study that brain.
Give me a summary.
There was time travel involved.
I could give
Everyone
you
was a vampire.
if you give me enough time. I can give you a PowerPoint with enough time.
Raj showed up multiple times.
Morty McFly.
Morty McFly was here.
Unless we forget,
we showed up in the Harry
Oh,
Potter
jeez.
timeline.
Oh, jeez.
There it is.
Tom Bombadil
Roz.
also showed up.
Fucking Roz.
Dracula
I'm a
was there at the
Satanist.
end.
Look at me.
Mhm.
Satan.
With that, I think it would be an awesome and amazing time to go through and everybody tell us who you are, where we can find you, tell us what kind of fun projects you've got coming up, and all of that. And I am going to do it in not the actual video order that's happening, but the overlay order so I can remember what I'm doing. So we're going to start with Bo.
Hi, I'm Bo. I use they, them pronouns, and I was your Harry Potter or vampire. And are we doing where we can find each other as
Yes,
well?
please do.
Okay,
Yes.
you can find me over on my Twitch channel, just Dorky Teacher, in which we will be playing, starting on Tuesday, Batman Arkham City, as well as on Wednesday we'll be continuing our Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough, and then on Thursday we play games with friends, so that's with Bright Dystopia, the Simulacre, and Slumber Jane. We're playing Borderlands 2 currently. Every second Saturday, normally at around actually this time slot, I am over on the Polished Cryptids channel, where I'm playing in a D&D game, where I'm playing Bream Silverfin, the lovely merfolk ranger, who is just so wholesome and lovely. You can also find me next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the one after, over on Media Flare's channel, where we will be starting a new campaign in which I will be playing myself.
Amazing. Shadow, you're up next.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shadow. You can find me on Twitch at Shadow Sylvia, where I play games, like indie games, and also paint watercolor art. Time zones are hard. On Sunday the 14th, which is exactly 1 week for me. So Sunday the 14th, you can find me in the Free Forge Discord for one of their charity events, running a game. I'm GMing a game of Succulent Sorcerers.
Yay.
At 11 a.m. Central Time. But you have to be in their Discord in order to see that. And it is for charity. They're raising money for Toys for Tots. So that's a fun thing. And then Monday the 15th, I will also be over on Media Flare's channel, where I will be playing a slightly more perfect version of myself, how I like to think about it, stuck in a D&D world. So that's going to be very exciting. I have a few more announcements that are coming up, but they're in the works. So feel free to pop over to my Twitter at ShadowBookCat for more Shadow and Cat content. And I think just the last thing that I'm currently doing on my channel is a follower push to get to 100 followers in order to build a Hello Kitty Gundam live on stream. It's gonna be great. So yeah.
Alrighty, Gona.
Hi, I'm Gona, and you can find me a lot on Twitch, especially like tomorrow. Terrell, who's over there, and I co-DM, and actually you will be able to see Lexi. I'm pointing at where you are on my Zoom, not on the thing, because I can't do
Nobody's
that.
in the right place. It's fine.
And Lady Dame are both going to be in there, and we'll be playing Shifting Echoes. Well, no, Lady Dame won't be there. I'm sorry. We can't get you back into the story quite yet, because people made choices. And those choices are going to end up just fine, and no one will die, I'm sure. Also doing just a whole bunch of stuff. So like check out my Twitter if you want updates. I'm actually doing Free Forge as well. But we're doing Witches and Spellcraft, I think. And I'm super excited. Mayor Feather is going to be DMing, and it's going to be for charity, so go check that out.
Rackly.
Help if I unmuted again.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all pronouns. It's me. It's Rakalai, or Kolai. No real preference on how you pronounce it. You can often find me on this channel, usually reading silly, smutty stories. But when I'm not here, I do have my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Rakalai. I haven't streamed on there in a while, but I do plan on getting started again soon-ish. I've been busy with some other projects. I usually build Gundams on my stream, which is probably what I'm going to get back to doing. But in the meantime, there are a couple other ways you can support me. One of those ways is by taking out a art commission. I do TTRPG character portraits and also Twitch emotes. So if you're in the market for those, hit me up. We can talk prices. I'm actually going to be featuring my art in an upcoming stream hosted by Growed Up Beat Gaming in one of their campaigns. I believe it's set in Eberron. And the other way is I am actually an affiliate for HobbyLink Japan. So if you're in the market for anime merchandise, such as model kits, figurines, Japanese food, manga, the works, I have an affiliate link in my Twitter profile that is at Rakolai, RAKO capital IAI. I can't have an L in there because the person who has it got their account suspended. Can't get to it. As far as upcoming appearances, I believe on Sunday the 20th, I will be appearing on a Theater Files channel. We'll be doing a charity stream for Extra Life in a PvP-focused one-shot in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I believe we want to use the term inspired by the hit Netflix series Squid Game.
Yeah.
So that will be on the 20th, I believe, at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, whatever time zones you may live in.
Perfect. I did skip over Taral. You're up, friend.
Hello, everyone. My name is Taral. I played Dumbledore tonight. Thank you for coming out. You can find me over on twitch.tv/TrawlPlaysItAll, where I play a variety of different video games. Monday nights, I am currently running Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And in addition to that, I intermittently am trying to find some other online game to stream throughout the week. Right now, I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena. In addition to that, you can also find me over on Gona's channel. As she so aptly put it, we are streaming Dungeons & Dragons tomorrow, Shifting Echoes. And we also stream horror games on Friday nights. But other than that, that's all I got.
Okie dokie. Media Flare, you're up.
Where's there we are. Hello, friend. They're out of screen.
Welcome.
I
And
think
they just
we're
sneezed like as
Oh.
soon as you called on
Beautiful.
them. It was amazing.
My timing is excellent.
Hello, everybody. I am Media Flare. I am a voice actor and tabletop streamer. Right now, I don't have a lot going on my channel, but as mentioned before, next week, Monday, we're going to be starting a new adventure. Bo and Shadow, wherever they are on my screen, will be joining as players, and I will be DMing. The adventure will be they themselves pulled into the world of D&D, and them having to use their entire meta-knowledge to find their way home. Other than that, I do casual streams on Thursday, and I have a nosebleed starting to take over, so I am going to have to dip out here.
Yeah, I'll just be off screen.
Hello, I'm Chris. My main project at the moment is the podcast Clearfield, which is basically a mystery horror choose your own adventure podcast, where everybody gets to devote on what happens in the plot, or at least where the character goes next. Other than that, I'm on a kind of a streaming hiatus, so I'm not really doing much, but I'm largely available. So, yeah. Thank you so much, LD, for having me on. And any of you are welcome on my podcast if you'd like to sign up. I'd happily pay any of you to appear.
Hello, my name is Kappa. I played Voldemort and the troll author today and yesterday. You can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris. That's where I post all my projects and all that stuff, and also links when I go live. Links when I go live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kappa Chris. You can find me on Kevin Kudo's channel, where for Revenge of the Crit, a D&D 5e game skinned for the Star Wars universe, set in between episodes 2 and 3. You can also find me on Roads Uncharted, the first actual play podcast set in the Genesis system. We just started recording season 3 content today, so look forward to that. We're going to be releasing, I think, sometime early next year. Season 3 begins. Other than that, there's a bunch of stuff that I can't talk about just yet. But coming up on November 20th, there's going to be a Oops All Tiamat one shot where I think Seth is in there. Who else is in there? Yeah, there's a bunch of people in there. More information coming, but look forward to that. All the players are just Tiamat. All right, that's it. That's me. I'm done.
Okay, we have Dink next. Actually, over there.
Hello, it is I, Dink, and my voice just cracked there. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Dink and Sync. Lately on Twitch, I've been doing some painting, by numbers, and then we are also starting our first run through of Dragon Age Inquisition. Probably sometime next week. I'm thinking Thursday. Other things about me, I am working on I forgot to mention this yesterday. I am working on a project with a good friend of mine that I can't say all of the things, just keep an eye out. It is D&D related, but not actual TTRPG. So look out for that. And then I also am a regular, I guess, I used to say advocate for Muscular Dystrophy Association and MDA Let's Play, which is a fantastic organization that helps with those who suffer from muscular dystrophy and other neuromuscular diseases such as ALS, and myasthenia gravis is another one that they work with. But yeah, that's me.
Junie.
Hello, I'm tired. I'm Junie. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and you can find me on most places on the internet at Stellar Empress. At the moment, I'm not doing a lot right now because I'm a full-time grad student and therefore constantly tired and busy. But in general, I am a TTRPG streamer over with Off the Table. I am also a Dicebox maker, guest author for Slayers, a more recent RPG that came out earlier this year. And I'm a sensitivity reader and cultural consultant. I wear a lot of hats, but you can bring me on for all sorts of things. So if you need a hand, reach out.
Okay, Lexi.
Hello, I'm Lexi. I am a writer, DM, musician, opinion person on Twitter. You can find me at Black Girl Mage on Twitter. You can also find me at Black Girl Mage on Twitch. I don't really have much going on my channel yet, but I am on Shifting Echoes with Taral and Gona. So much fun. And Lady Dame, please get our Kenku back. That's all I have to say. But I play Tiefling. That's Gunslinger Paladin. I also had a friend's podcast released this past week, and I am guesting on that. It's called Eat Crit, so check that out. It's so fucking funny. And I should hope to be doing some shows on Utopia in the future. I have some things lined up for December and January. So right now, can't really say too much, but it'll be D&D. So yeah, just give me a follow and check out my Twitter and, listen out for those projects whenever they pop up. Other than that, I can't think of anything else other than hopefully I have to get the thing that actually lets me connect to my Switch so I can stream it, but I have not played Animal Crossing in a year and a half, so I'm hoping to pick it back up and see what horrors await for me in that beautiful dreamland. So hopefully that'll be something I stream soon.
So many weeds.
So many weeds. Liz, you're up.
It's me. I'm Liz, affectionately known as the Peach Witch around the internet. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, and that is pretty much all I am doing right now. But I'm raising money this month for Extra Life, so all of the funds that are brought into my channel and things that are donated directly are going to the Seattle Children's Hospital. So we are doing a bunch of streams over the course of the entire month because I am old and a 24-hour stream is too much. Cannot do it. So you can find me Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday on my own channel where I will be doing the streaming thing. Yeah.
And then Seth. Of course, the one and only.
Hi, I'm Seth. I just want to start off by saying thank you again so much for having me. Thank you for considering me. Thank you for casting me. Thank you for putting this together. And thank you for running all the tech. This has been just absolute shenanigans. I promise I have not laughed as much in the past 2 days as I have in the past 2 months. I lost a couple of brain cells, but it was so fucking worth it. I will never get over this. I just thank you. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I have a very annoying cat who is currently right next to me because he got mad that I put him down. When I'm not doing things that involve me chucking him away from me and my life, and when I'm not working as a security analyst, I am sometimes on my Twitch. I stream extremely unreliably these days. I don't know what I'm doing. But I want to attempt to get a schedule back in there, especially since there's a very important charity stream coming up next month where we will be raising money worldwide to help fund people who live on less than $10 a day and they need fucking housing. So, we want to build them houses using really cool technology like 3D printing and other things that are underutilized historically in trying to house people. So that's very important to me. Go over to my Twitter, which is KillXJill, where I will be posting more about that in the coming weeks, hopefully. Other than that, I am in fact in the Uppsala Tiamat with Kappa here, where I'll be playing the Emerald Mistress of Intrigue, the green head of our Uppsala Tiamat game. I have a thing that I can't talk about yet, so I don't know why it's on my list, but mystery. I wonder what that could be. That might be happening very soon and or next year. I don't know. What could it be? I am in the Hunger Games / Squid Game PvP heavy, super fun charity stream with Rakalai down there that I'm super excited about. That is going to be happening on the 20th of November over on Theater Files channel that I'm super looking forward to. Oh my God, that's going to be it's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be heartbreaking and awful and wonderful. And we get to raise money for Extra Life while doing it. So if you've got a couple extra dollars, consider coming over and incentivizing the GM throwing pain at us to help out kids. So that's basically all I've got going on. Thank you again so much for having me. And I love you.
I love all of you. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out here. I'm Lady Dame. This has been the 1 year anniversary of Smutty Saturday, and I can't think of a better group of people to get to celebrate this and do all of this ridiculousness. All of you fabulous role players, streamers, voice actors, all of you, just like my heart is so full, and I can't tell you enough how grateful I am that you all said yes to this and embraced it. So but thank you everybody. I'm Lady Dame. I have been your host this evening for both and last night for both parts 1 and 2 of the My Immortal dramatic reading. I am also the host of Smutty Saturday, where every Saturday I get together with amazing, wonderful people like these ones here, and we read fan fictions. Not generally quite as bad as this one, but sometimes they get real weird. I do have I guess tomorrow that's going to be my thing. Tomorrow is planning the rest of November about what that's going to look like. I also am a late night variety streamer in general. On Monday nights at midnight Pacific, I stream Mass Effect for Midnight Mass Effect. We might actually be streaming tomorrow night at midnight as well, given that it is N7 day. Actually, right now it's like
N7 day.
Yeah. I might, who knows? I haven't we'll see. It might be earlier because if I stream at midnight on Sunday, then it's no longer N7 day and I will have missed it completely anyway. So who knows? We'll figure it out. Because Mass Effect trash forever. I also stream, that's the only thing. And I am normally on Shifting Echoes every other Sunday over on Gunny Hawkins' channel, where I play the babiest of Kenkus, Jerry. Although, as was mentioned, I will not be there this week. So I'm just going to be bugging everybody in chat and making sure that that Psalm has taken very good care of my plushie.
So much care. So much care.
Yeah, Jerry would be sad if she comes back and that's not there. And then I'm in a couple of things coming up, hanging out over on Free Forge for some of their charity stuff that's coming up. I'm also going to be over on Eva Sari's channel on the 19th or the 19th. It's a Friday. Yes. In The Between, which is apparently a smutty gothic horror show. It's early in the morning on Friday, but I had to say yes to things that were both smutty and gothic and horror. Obviously, it's sort of on brand. At some point, I will also be doing an Extra Life charity stream this month as well. That I will announce plans for and what the schedule is for. That one I will be trying to do like a 24-hour stream because I just don't sleep. So that's a thing. But also I think we're just going to be playing through all of the games that I have started for the last year and never finished because we moved on to different themes. So I'll have a list and you can donate. I do know this. You'll be able to donate to make me change which game I'm playing. So that'll be fun, I think. I just have to make a list of which games they are. So that's what's going on. That's what I've been, what I'm doing. You can follow me on Twitter to keep up with all of my schedules and things like that. Follow me here on Twitch, all of that. And I do have other links, Ko-fi's, and the Fan House app if you want to continue to support the channel and support amazing projects like this. We do have a marathon Chuck Tingle day coming up as well in the near future, probably sometime in December, where we will be doing a Pounded in the Butt by My Own Butt marathon because naturally that's gonna happen. Anyway, so without further ado, I do know that there's a couple of the folks that I normally follow who are streaming right now. I think we're going to send some love over to the Daring Player Squad, who are playing some Animal Crossing right now and raising money for Extra Life, speaking of, because we love our charity streams here. They are friends from the Arcade Spirits community, and they're an amazing group of people, streamers who, do good stuff. If I can actually type their things. I don't remember. Alrighty. There's the raid, and if you are a subscriber, there's that there's that raid message. Otherwise, there's the global raid message. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out and supporting and being awesome and wonderful. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Love you all.
Once I was a girl who